keeping up with our motto that learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students!
Hello students, a warm welcome to all of you. My name is Neha Shetty from Thakur Mandir High School and Junior College. Here we are for subject games and the topic for today is Badminton Part 6. This video includes information about tournaments, awards and the top 5 Indian badminton players. Tournaments. The Badminton World Federation regularly organizes 7 major international badminton events and 1 event for para-badminton. Olympic Games in cooperation with International Olympic Committee, World Championships, World Junior Championships, Para-Badminton World Championships, Thomas Cup, Uber Cup, Sutherland Cup, Badminton World Federation World Senior Championships. 2 events are no longer held regularly. World Cup was suspended since 1997. However, Badminton World Federation revived the event in 2005 with China as a host, but only as an invitational tournament. China swept gold in 5 categories. World Grand Prix has been on hiatus since 2000. Awards. The Badminton World Federation bestows special honors onto players, umpires, sponsors and other individuals for their achievement in badminton or for their contributions to badminton. And the awards are Lifetime Achievement, Hall of Fame, Herbert Shell Trophy, Distinguished Service, Meritorious Service, Certificate of Commendation, Eddie Chung Player of the Year, which is hiatus since 2008, Best Male and Female Player of the Year, Eddie Chung Most Promising Player of the Year, Women in Badminton. Top 5 Indian badminton players. This sport has changed drastically in the last 1 decade. Badminton in India is a booming sport, but it was not like that in the 20th century when players like Prakash Padukone, Pulela Gopichand, Madhumita Bisht, Aparna Popat rose through the ranks. They started the revolution, but at that point India lacked infrastructure and proper facilities. Some of them had the potential but did not make it to the top. However, things changed drastically as money was invested in the sport. Soon facilities improved and the investment bore fruit. As shuttlers like Saina Nehwal, P.V. Sindhu, K. Shrikant, Jwala Gutta, Ashwini Punappa and so on came up on a consistent basis and represented India on the big stage, winning several accolades. Pulela Gopichand, the man from Hyderabad, is a legend in the Indian badminton. The current generation knows him for his exceptional coaching, but Gopichand as a player also reached a very high level globally. He had the quality to compete with the world's best shuttlers of his time. Gopichand's daunting win in All England Championship back in 2001 proved his mettle as he defeated the likes of Peter Gad and Cheng Hong. He had the technique and the charisma to be the legend of the game, but recent injuries did put roadblocks in his career as he gradually developed into coaching where he has achieved great success. Kidambi Shrikant, another badminton star from Andhra Pradesh who became the best male shuttler of the current generation. Shrikant became world's number 1 in the men's single category in April 2018 after his scintillating display throughout the 2017 and 18 season. His raw willpower and attacking style of the play sometimes make him unstoppable, and on his day he can take any opponent down. The same works to his disadvantage also, but his 7 Super Series titles remain an all-time high for an Indian male shuttler to date. Although injuries have played their role and Srikanth has fallen off the radar, the 27-year-old is currently working hard to get back to his prime with the Tokyo Olympics in his mind. Prakash Padukone. Prakash Padukone was a generational talent in the world of badminton and an inspiration for all Indian shuttlers. He played the sport at a time when it was less fancied among the youth, unlike today. Padukone became the first Indian to win All England Championships in 1980 and followed it up by winning the World Cup in 1981. He also became the first Indian shuttler to clinch the world number 1 ranking. His achievements echoed even more because the lack of infrastructure at that time in the country. Therefore, he motivated and inspired youngsters to take up the racket and represent India on the globe stage. Saina Nehwal. She is considered one of the biggest ambassadors for badminton in India and also around the globe. Her consistent performances and indomitable approach to the game made her unbeatable at times. She was the first Indian shuttler to win a medal in the Olympics when she clinched bronze at the 2016 London Olympics. Her 24 international titles, which include 11 Super Series titles, prove her mettle in the sport and her overall impact on our younger generation, who one day aspire to be at her level. She was the only second Indian shuttler to achieve world's number 1 ranking after Padukone. Saina's accolades are endless, but her impact overall inspired a lot of young girls to take up sports and pursue their dreams. PV Sindhu. The baton which Saina Nehwal carried for a long time was transferred to PV Sindhu in last few years, and just like her senior compatriot, Sindhu has raised the bar of badminton in India. The popularity that the sport has currently in India is thanks to the two poster girls who made it possible at the world stage and became the examples to millions of people. Sindhu started her career back in 2009 and broke into the top 20 in 2012 at the age of only 17, while people around her recognized her talent. Little did they know that the young girl from Hyderabad will write her own story in few years. From the beginning of the first Indian shuttler to reach an Olympic final in 2016 and clinching silver to being the world champion in badminton in 2019, Sindhu has done it all. She was one of the biggest sporting icons of India. She has represented her country at the biggest and the grandest level and owned the court several times against the world's best, all within the age of 24. With the Tokyo Olympics inching closer, Indian sports lovers will pin their hopes on the Hyderabadi shuttler to go for gold this time, something she would like to do after missing out against Carolina Marin in Brazil back in 2016.